Today, you are going to draw the female nose. Never drawn before? That's okay. I will try to make it easy for you. Here we go. Drawing is much easier when we break things down into shapes, so let's do that with the female nose. Notice that there are two trapezoids and an oval. These are our primary shapes with the nose. Draw them on your paper now, and don't forget to put in the nostrils. Next, I will show you how to shade the nose. Don't worry, it's going to be easy. You have two options to learn shading. Option 1. Click the link in the video description to go to a web page that I made for this video. This web page has 8 easy steps and text to help you. Option 2 is to watch the second part of this video, where I will guide you through the shading process. I think that you should take advantage of both options to learn how to shade the nose. Alright, the first thing that I'm doing is I am darkening the nostrils. That's going to be the darkest part of any nose. And I also erased the shapes, or the lines on the inside, and made it one big shape. The female nose is a little bit rounder at the bottom than the male nose, so I put those two lines there. I also erased the lines on the side of the bridge of the nose, because they really do not exist. They're more smudges. I'm using the blending stump to smudge in some of the cross-hatching that I made, and you're going to see me repeat this process again and again. If you compare the male and the female nose, at least at the end, you're going to see that the female nose has less shadows. It's less prominent, meaning it doesn't stick out as much, and you really have to smooth it quite a bit. And I used the eraser and the blending stump to do the smoothing. And you're going to see, well, you see me right now repeating that process again and again. Putting some pencil lead down, blending it with the blending stump, and then smoothing it out with the eraser, and then possibly the blending stump again. And I'm looking for smoothness. No shadows that stick out. I want it to be very smooth. Female face in general is less muscular than the male face, and I have a video on this in my collection. So if you go to my main YouTube page, Kazanjian, you'll see my art educational videos. That video is in there. Leave me comments if you have questions, and I hope that this helped you. Feel free to make requests. Thanks for watching, and please consider subscribing. Thank you.